Pratique inglês todos os dias, ouça, fale, pratique e melhore suas habilidades linguísticas com a gente. Quando terminar, continue praticando no nosso app. É grátis. Link na descrição. Hora de praticar.
Geography is the study of places. Geography is the study of places.
Geografia é o estudo dos lugares.
Geography is the study of places. Geography is the study of places. It looks at land, water, and people. It looks at land, water, and people.
Ela estuda a terra, a água e as pessoas.
It looks at land, water, and people. It looks at land, water, and people. A map shows where things are. A map shows where things are.
Mapa mostra onde as coisas estão.
A map shows where things are. A map shows where things are. A globe is a round model of Earth. A globe is a round model of Earth.
Globo é modelo esférico da Terra.
A globe is a round model of Earth. A globe is a round model of Earth. The Earth has land and oceans. The Earth has land and oceans.
A Terra tem porções de terra e oceanos.
The Earth has land and oceans. The Earth has land and oceans. Continents are large areas of land. Continents are large areas of land.
Continentes são grandes áreas de terra.
Continents are large areas of land. Continents are large areas of land. There are 7 continents. There are 7 continents.
Existem 7 continentes.
There are 7 continents. There are 7 continents. An ocean is a very large body of water. An ocean is a very large body of water.
Oceano é uma massa de água muito grande.
An ocean is a very large body of water. An ocean is a very large body of water. Countries have borders. Countries have borders.
Países têm fronteiras.
Countries have borders. Countries have borders. A capital is the main city. A capital is the main city.
A capital é a cidade principal.
A capital is the main city. A capital is the main city. North is at the top of most maps. North is at the top of most maps.
O norte fica no topo da maioria dos mapas.
North is at the top of most maps. North is at the top of most maps. South is at the bottom of most maps. South is at the bottom of most maps.
O sul fica na parte de baixo da maioria dos mapas.
South is at the bottom of most maps. South is at the bottom of most maps. East is to the right on most maps. East is to the right on most maps.
O leste fica à direita na maioria dos mapas.
East is to the right on most maps. East is to the right on most maps. West is to the left on most maps. West is to the left on most maps.
O oeste fica à esquerda na maioria dos mapas.
West is to the left on most maps. West is to the left on most maps. The compass shows directions. The compass shows directions.
A bússola mostra as direções.
The compass shows directions. The compass shows directions. The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east.
O sol nasce no leste.
The sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. The sun sets in the west.
O sol se põe no oeste.
The sun sets in the west. The sun sets in the west. Which way is north? Which way is north?
Em que direção fica o norte?
Which way is north? Which way is north? Please point to the south. Please point to the south.
Por favor, aponte para o sul.
Please point to the south. Please point to the south. He lives east of the river. He lives east of the river.
Ele mora a leste do rio.
He lives east of the river. He lives east of the river. How far is it from here? How far is it from here?
A que distância fica daqui?
How far is it from here? How far is it from here? The distance is 10 miles. The distance is 10 miles.
A distância é de 10 milhas.
The distance is 10 miles. The distance is 10 miles. It is near the coast. It is near the coast.
Fica perto da costa.
It is near the coast. It is near the coast. The town is far from the capital. The town is far from the capital.
A cidade fica longe da capital.
The town is far from the capital. The town is far from the capital. The trip takes 2 hours by car. The trip takes 2 hours by car.
A viagem leva 2 horas de carro.
The trip takes 2 hours by car. The trip takes 2 hours by car. The map has a scale. The map has a scale.
O mapa tem uma escala.
The map has a scale. The map has a scale. The scale shows distance. The scale shows distance.
A escala mostra a distância.
The scale shows distance. The scale shows distance. Measure the distance with a ruler. Measure the distance with a ruler.
Meça a distância com uma régua.
Measure the distance with a ruler. Measure the distance with a ruler. The road goes across the valley. The road goes across the valley.
A estrada atravessa o vale.
The road goes across the valley. The road goes across the valley. The river runs along the border. The river runs along the border.
O rio corre ao longo da fronteira.
The river runs along the border. The river runs along the border. A mountain is high land. A mountain is high land.
Uma montanha é terreno elevado.
A mountain is high land. A mountain is high land. A hill is not as high as a mountain. A hill is not as high as a mountain.
Uma colina não é tão alta quanto uma montanha.
A hill is not as high as a mountain. A hill is not as high as a mountain. A valley is low land between hills. A valley is low land between hills.
Vale é uma área baixa entre colinas.
A valley is low land between hills. A valley is low land between hills. A plain is flat land. A plain is flat land.
Uma planície é uma área plana.
A plain is flat land. A plain is flat land. A plateau is high flat land. A plateau is high flat land.
Planalto é uma área plana e elevada.
A plateau is high flat land. A plateau is high flat land. A canyon is a deep, narrow valley. A canyon is a deep, narrow valley.
Cânion é vale profundo e estreito.
A canyon is a deep, narrow valley. A canyon is a deep, narrow valley. A desert is very dry land. A desert is very dry land.
Deserto é uma terra muito seca.
A desert is very dry land. A desert is very dry land. A forest has many trees. A forest has many trees.
Uma floresta tem muitas árvores.
A forest has many trees. A forest has many trees. A swamp is wet and muddy. A swamp is wet and muddy.
Pântano é úmido e lamacento.
A swamp is wet and muddy. A swamp is wet and muddy. A coast is where land meets the sea. A coast is where land meets the sea.
A costa é onde a terra encontra o mar.
A coast is where land meets the sea. A coast is where land meets the sea. A river flows to the sea. A river flows to the sea.
Rio flui para o mar.
A river flows to the sea. A river flows to the sea. A lake is water surrounded by land. A lake is water surrounded by land.
Lago é uma massa de água cercada por terra.
A lake is water surrounded by land. A lake is water surrounded by land. A waterfall drops over rocks. A waterfall drops over rocks.
Uma cachoeira cai sobre as rochas.
A waterfall drops over rocks. A waterfall drops over rocks. A bay is water partly surrounded by land. A bay is water partly surrounded by land.
Uma baía é água parcialmente cercada por terra.
A bay is water partly surrounded by land. A bay is water partly surrounded by land. An island is land in the water. An island is land in the water.
Uma ilha é terra no meio da água.
An island is land in the water. An island is land in the water. A peninsula has water on 3 sides. A peninsula has water on 3 sides.
Uma península tem água em 3 lados.
A peninsula has water on 3 sides. A peninsula has water on 3 sides. A gulf is a large bay. A gulf is a large bay.
Golfo é uma baía grande.
A gulf is a large bay. A gulf is a large bay. The ocean current moves water. The ocean current moves water.
A corrente oceânica movimenta a água.
The ocean current moves water. The ocean current moves water. Waves hit the shore. Waves hit the shore.
As ondas batem na costa.
Waves hit the shore. Waves hit the shore. The harbor protects boats. The harbor protects boats.
O porto protege os barcos.
The harbor protects boats. The harbor protects boats. Weather changes every day. Weather changes every day.
O tempo muda todos os dias.
Weather changes every day. Weather changes every day. Climate is the usual weather in a place. Climate is the usual weather in a place.
O clima é o tempo habitual de lugar.
Climate is the usual weather in a place. Climate is the usual weather in a place. The desert has little rain. The desert has little rain.
O deserto tem pouca chuva.
The desert has little rain. The desert has little rain. The rainforest is hot and wet. The rainforest is hot and wet.
A floresta tropical é quente e úmida.
The rainforest is hot and wet. The rainforest is hot and wet. The tundra is cold and dry. The tundra is cold and dry.
A tundra é fria e seca.
The tundra is cold and dry. The tundra is cold and dry. The coast can be windy. The coast can be windy.
A costa pode ser ventosa.
The coast can be windy. The coast can be windy. Mountains can make rain shadows. Mountains can make rain shadows.
Montanhas podem criar sombra de chuva.
Mountains can make rain shadows. Mountains can make rain shadows. The tropics are warm all year. The tropics are warm all year.
Os trópicos são quentes o ano todo.
The tropics are warm all year. The tropics are warm all year. Polar regions are very cold. Polar regions are very cold.
As regiões polares são muito frias.
Polar regions are very cold. Polar regions are very cold. Seasons affect temperature and rain. Seasons affect temperature and rain.
As estações afetam a temperatura e a chuva.
Seasons affect temperature and rain. Seasons affect temperature and rain. The map has a legend. The map has a legend.
O mapa tem uma legenda.
The map has a legend. The map has a legend. The legend explains symbols. The legend explains symbols.
A legenda explica os símbolos.
The legend explains symbols. The legend explains symbols. A symbol shows a type of place. A symbol shows a type of place.
Símbolo indica tipo de lugar.
A symbol shows a type of place. A symbol shows a type of place. A star marks a capital city. A star marks a capital city.
Uma estrela marca uma capital.
A star marks a capital city. A star marks a capital city. A dot can show a town. A dot can show a town.
Ponto pode indicar uma cidade pequena.
A dot can show a town. A dot can show a town. Blue lines can show rivers. Blue lines can show rivers.
Linhas azuis podem indicar rios.
Blue lines can show rivers. Blue lines can show rivers. Green areas can show forests. Green areas can show forests.
Áreas verdes podem indicar florestas.
Green areas can show forests. Green areas can show forests. The map uses a grid. The map uses a grid.
O mapa usa uma grade.
The map uses a grid. The map uses a grid. Coordinates help you find places. Coordinates help you find places.
As coordenadas ajudam você a encontrar lugares.
Coordinates help you find places. Coordinates help you find places. A compass rose shows directions. A compass rose shows directions.
A rosa dos ventos mostra as direções.
A compass rose shows directions. A compass rose shows directions. Latitude lines run east and west. Latitude lines run east and west.
As linhas de latitude se estendem de leste a oeste.
Latitude lines run east and west. Latitude lines run east and west. They measure distance north or south. They measure distance north or south.
Elas medem a distância ao norte ou ao sul.
They measure distance north or south. They measure distance north or south. Longitude lines run north and south. Longitude lines run north and south.
As linhas de longitude se estendem de norte a sul.
Longitude lines run north and south. Longitude lines run north and south. They measure distance east or west. They measure distance east or west.
Elas medem a distância a leste ou a oeste.
They measure distance east or west. They measure distance east or west. The equator is at 0 degrees latitude. The equator is at 0 degrees latitude.
O Equador fica no grau zero de latitude.
The equator is at 0 degrees latitude. The equator is at 0 degrees latitude. The prime meridian is at 0 degrees longitude. The prime meridian is at 0 degrees longitude.
O meridiano principal fica no grau zero de longitude.
The prime meridian is at 0 degrees longitude. The prime meridian is at 0 degrees longitude. The equator divides Earth into two halves. The equator divides Earth into two halves.
O Equador divide a Terra em duas metades.
The equator divides Earth into two halves. The equator divides Earth into two halves. A hemisphere is half of Earth. A hemisphere is half of Earth.
Hemisfério é metade da Terra.
A hemisphere is half of Earth. A hemisphere is half of Earth. We live in the northern hemisphere. We live in the northern hemisphere.
Vivemos no hemisfério norte.
We live in the northern hemisphere. We live in the northern hemisphere. Time zones follow lines of longitude. Time zones follow lines of longitude.
Os fusos horários seguem as linhas de longitude.
Time zones follow lines of longitude. Time zones follow lines of longitude. Population means how many people live there. Population means how many people live there.
População significa quantas pessoas vivem ali.
Population means how many people live there. Population means how many people live there. A city has many people. A city has many people.
Uma cidade tem muitos habitantes.
A city has many people. A city has many people. A town is smaller than a city. A town is smaller than a city.
Uma cidade pequena é menor do que uma cidade.
A town is smaller than a city. A town is smaller than a city. A village is very small. A village is very small.
Uma vila é muito pequena.
A village is very small. A village is very small. Urban areas have tall buildings. Urban areas have tall buildings.
As áreas urbanas têm prédios altos.
Urban areas have tall buildings. Urban areas have tall buildings. Rural areas have farms and fields. Rural areas have farms and fields.
As áreas rurais têm fazendas e campos.
Rural areas have farms and fields. Rural areas have farms and fields. A suburb is near a city. A suburb is near a city.
Subúrbio fica perto de uma cidade.
A suburb is near a city. A suburb is near a city. People speak different languages in different regions. People speak different languages in different regions.
As pessoas falam línguas diferentes em diferentes regiões.
People speak different languages in different regions. People speak different languages in different regions. Culture varies by place. Culture varies by place.
A cultura varia conforme o lugar.
Culture varies by place. Culture varies by place. Borders can be natural or political. Borders can be natural or political.
As fronteiras podem ser naturais ou políticas.
Borders can be natural or political. Borders can be natural or political. Farmers grow crops on fertile soil. Farmers grow crops on fertile soil.
Os agricultores cultivam lavouras em solo fértil.
Farmers grow crops on fertile soil. Farmers grow crops on fertile soil. People raise animals on ranches. People raise animals on ranches.
As pessoas criam animais em fazendas.
People raise animals on ranches. People raise animals on ranches. Mines produce metal and coal. Mines produce metal and coal.
Minas produzem metal e carvão.
Mines produce metal and coal. Mines produce metal and coal. Rivers can provide power. Rivers can provide power.
Rios podem fornecer energia.
Rivers can provide power. Rivers can provide power. Forests provide wood. Forests provide wood.
Florestas fornecem madeira.
Forests provide wood. Forests provide wood. People need clean water. People need clean water.
As pessoas precisam de água limpa.
People need clean water. People need clean water. The coast supports fishing. The coast supports fishing.
A costa sustenta a pesca.
The coast supports fishing. The coast supports fishing.
Obrigado por assistir. Inscreva-se no canal e ative as notificações para receber novos vídeos e continuar sua jornada no inglês.